Alright, Malice32. I'm back with another video on Swole. Day 4 it's still ongoing. It'll be, tax reset in the, about, what time is it right now? 9, so got about 9 hours. And then you'll get more tax for day 5. Basically, if you are doing what I did right now, like I outlined yesterday in the spreadsheet, which the link I did post in my last video, and I'll post it again today, but just try to save that link because I'm updating it daily for the following days objective, pretty much. So right now, I still have 2 attacks left, which I'm going to do in 51 minutes when Consuela is done leveling up to 2 to get the most coins. I have 37. I'll get, 2 attacks in with a 1,000% bonus because that will be my 10th hero up to level 2. The rest of my coins that I'm getting for today, I am saving. And honestly, that is what I consider to be the best strategy. I know that someone else commented on my last video yesterday and said they don't really see a reason why can't do 12 to level 2. And sure, it depends. It depends on overall what you are going to accomplish. Personally, I've got to get a hero to 9, which I highly recommend. Getting the one that boosts primary family of your deck, the health. For me, that's Leela because of Futurama, right? So I'm gonna get her up to level 9. Stan. Where'd it go? Crap. Alright. Really, I could stop at level 5 if I needed to. Actually, I might, just so that most of you following along can actually follow along completely, but I'm not sure if I'm going to or not yet because of the tickets and the income. So, like I said, I'm filling out that spreadsheet in advance, so that should fucking help a bit with figuring out what I'm going to do the next day. So, came to my knowledge here that the cost actually only level 1, 2, and 3 for training were different than what I had put down from last time that I tried to find in the chat. All the other levels are the same cost as before, which means 3 to 4 that cost 1,500 coins again. So anyways, back to what I was saying, because I started to get off track here. Guy said he didn't understand why, or girl, sorry. Not assuming a gender here. Just, anybody's a guy to me. It doesn't matter what, if you're a dude, chick, whatever. I'm calling you a guy in the videos. So, basically, he said he didn't understand why he couldn't do, or she didn't understand why he couldn't do 12 to level 2, and I don't want to cut it close. That's basically what it is. Since I'm mapping out everything a day in advance, I know what income I'm going to have, and I can always adjust that as you go. If I notice I'm not going to have enough to do something, I can do a quick adjustment, and what's an hour and a half training if I need an extra 100% added to a bonus, right, later on. But basically, when you get more attacks tomorrow, you are going to have 24 days and 7 hours left in the event, which is a total of 583 hours. So, like I said, that you need to get the one hero that, for me, it's Leela, that does the most boost for your family up to level 9. That alone, from level 2, where it's at currently, to level 9, it takes 378 hours. All right, take that out of the 583 you have left, and you only have 205 hours to mess with. And that's with no other heroes being touched yet, right? So if you factor in, let's say you go to level 6 with a hero, from level 2 to level 6 is 90 hours. So, I mean, if you do 2 of those, you only have 25 hours to play with. And that's till the end of the event. And that's assuming that you are not missing a single hour, pretty much, to between your trainings and, you know, all that. And plus, I don't know about you guys, but, you know, I want to have my main heroes trained where I want them to be. But still, like, a couple days, hopefully. You know, I mean, if you only have 25 hours then left in the event, basically that means that you have 8, maybe 16 attacks at most, right? And I mean, I would prefer to have a little more than that. And like, I mean, you can always train other heroes, sure. I mean, I'm gonna outline that as I go. So, yeah, that's just a little breakdown as to why I'm doing it that way. Another thing that's been kind of brought up today, as I've seen today, I should say, people are using crazed, whatever you want to call the skill, as a main deck build and how to focus a deck. And I mean, personally, I still like the idea of cheer and motivate, or motivate. I mean, and if your deck is not quite up to that strength yet. And here's why. So, level 67, from what I saw, there was a Dojo Biden, you know, the epic item card. It was quad. It got put into play. 13 attack, 100 health, 13 shield, 16 punch, right? That hero at level 67 was 256 health. So, I mean, I understand you want to go through that first card. I understand that, you know, if you get craze high enough, it could work, potentially. You know, the person in the video comboed it to a Robot Fry. Comboed their slot 1 to Robot Fry. Enemy comboed into a Karate Bender. 45 attack, 192 health, 36 sturdy, 36 motivate. Alright? Now, the issue I'm seeing is, I mean, you could get a really good combo like that in slot 1. But if not, you have to go through 36 sturdy in order to even do damage. At the same time, they have a lot more health. And, I mean, their skills are already getting up into a decent amount of damage. So, that's why I still think that cheer and motivate is going to work just fine. Because you have you could cheer, motivate the next card, slot 2, and no card there, you hit the hero. They put a card there. Your card still survives. Put a card slot 3, you can hit the hero at that. You might kill a card slot 1 or slot 2, you know. But overall, you're going to do damage. Like, you're still doing damage, you know. And so I think that's really still the best option, even though some other people think otherwise. And I mean, you gotta use what you can build. I still want to say that, you know, in the end, you're not going to be able to get through cards that are comboed. And, I mean, you can try. You might succeed, you might not succeed. It is what it is. So, anyways, here's all my heroes I have upgraded at this point. As you can see, you know, I don't have that much Motivate cards, but I do like Zap for Futurama attack later on. You know, Crazed, I do have some Crazed. Cheers, one of my main ones. Sturdy, I have a lot of Sturdy. Punch, I actually use quite a bit of Punch in my deck. Obviously, Leela. Bodyguard, I do have a couple spray on fry combos I can make, and a PC of that. Bender I only did because level 3 it actually boosts Futurama attack, so I'm going to waste, you know, that 6 hours and 1,000 coins at some point and just push that up to get my attack higher. Bob, Leech, I actually, Nibblers, the Opera Singer, Leela combo I can make with a Nibbler and Leela, Bender. They all have Leech, so that's going to benefit my deck. All these skills I picked for my 10 benefit my deck. So, let's get into tomorrow. Here's my sheet. I'm flipping the screen again. It might be a little hard to read. I apologize for that. So, like I said, training up 10 heroes today. Ending with it, right? I still do my 2 attacks because once that trains, I want to still get the most coins I possibly can. I should have 928 coins left. If I did the math right. And, I mean, most of the time I do, but I can make a mistake. Anyways, you're going to have over 900 coins left to start tomorrow. Excuse me. What I plan on doing tomorrow is doing 5 attacks, right? Basically, once I do 1 attack, I'm going to immediately start training Leela up to level 3. But since it's not giving me an extra boost, I'm going to do the other 4 attacks. But I want to start that training as soon as I possibly can, because my plan for tomorrow to train a hero up from 2 to 4, that alone takes 18 hours total. 6 hours for the 2 to 3, and then 12 hours from the 3 to 4. So I want to get that started as soon as I possibly can, which is just 1 attack. Then I'm going to do the other 4, you know. And I'm going to, you know, put the game down, come back 6 hours later, and start that upgrade to 4. And then I'm going to put the game down, hypothetically, because, you know, that it's quite a bit of time. Hopefully I can schedule it around my work schedule right now. But once Leela hits 4, you actually are getting an extra 150% boost to the Swole tickets. So after that's done, I'm going to train my another hero from 2 to 3. Alright. And the only reason that I would even do that tomorrow instead of waiting until the following day is to conserve time, because of that time limit I told you earlier about the 583 hours left. I want to get as much as I possibly can. So once I start that up to 3, I'll do my last 3 attacks, and I'll just sit around and I will, you know, wait for the following day. And if I don't miss a minute in my training, pretty much, basically, that'll already be trained to level 3 at the very beginning of day 6. The training will be done, and I'll actually have like just barely under 2,000 coins left over to start day 6. So first thing in the morning, as soon as that's done training, well, it's morning for me. I'm not sure what the times are for you guys. But basically, as soon as the attacks reset, that training should be finished. As long as I have everything timed out perfectly, and I can start training to that second hero that I'm working up. That was level 3. Train that up to 4. Once I hit that train button, I'm going to put the game down, come back 12 hours later, and then, I'll be posting all that, tomorrow night when the time comes to show you the following day. But just to let you guys know, that is exactly how I'm going to do it. That's exactly how the plan's going to lay out. And that's why I'm actually doing only 10 up to level 2. I don't think that income is going to be that much of an issue, especially following my plan. Excuse me again. Because, I'm going into a lot of thought here and calculation and figuring out my income and what I'm doing the following day before I even touch the game that day, just so that I know, hey, I'm going to run out of coins. I can't do this leveling that I want to accomplish. It's an issue. I need to fix this now while I still have a chance. So that's basically it. Again, link for this is still, it's going to be posted with the description for the video for today. You can find it in yesterday. I think I might put it in the description. I know I put it in a comment. Follow along with the spreadsheet. The link is open for anybody that has the link to view, or the sheet's open, I should say. So you guys can follow along each day, do what I'm doing if that's what you feel to do, and hopefully we get something accomplished here, because basically I'm just trying to get everybody as far as you possibly can. I know last time there was issues. I know last time a lot of people fucked up early, and they fucked up training, and they ended up with a shitload of coins at the end, or, well, they were tickets last time. And, you don't have to worry so much about the level. I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't worry too much about the levels, because basically, let's say your goal is to get to level 100. You're going to lose eventually. I'm going to lose eventually. There's fucking well over 200 attacks in this event that you get for free. So once you hit a point you lose, just go back a couple levels, unless it looked like it was a really close match that you could have won. It was just bad luck. You can try again. But anyways, if you do lose and you know it was a clear loss, that I'm going to have issues, go back like 3-4 levels maybe. I wouldn't go back too far. And just farm the shit out of the other level for the rest of the attacks, Continue the training as my plan goes, and that's basically it. So, follow along with my videos, and subscribe if you want. You can follow along easier that way. Otherwise, just keep a lookout in line chats or on the Facebook pages, or Discord, where, Slayer's been posting my videos. So, keep a lookout, and more will come. So, I will talk to you guys all tomorrow.